And you guys, we have a Fox AM feedback question for you. So, bacon goes with ... And you can't say eggs.
Because really,
that's too obvious.
Like bacon and eggs. People say that all the time.
Bacon and eggs, yeah.
But bacon and whatever.
What else?
What did you guys say?
Yeah. All right, Mary Cummings said, put bacon between 2 slices of a block of mozzarella cheese. It's awesome. It's good solo, too.
Ooh.
Mozzarella cheese and bacon. I don't think
I'm in.
Yeah.
You know what I'd add to that? A piece of lettuce and a tomato, too.
There you go. Make it a BLT.
BLT, there you go.
With some mozz.
Heather Diller Elif said, tomato and peanut butter, bacon, tomato, and peanut butter sandwich.
Ooh.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
I don't think I have either.
Although, we were talking about something we might make on the show this morning.
Yes. Maybe we add it?
That's a tease for you. Might be making that soon.
Might be making that soon. Okay, Brenda DeCumas, sorry. Mac and cheese, crumble it in, yummy, easy, yes. Mac and cheese and bacon.
Great idea.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
Great idea, my friend. Rita Hobbs said, a piece of celery filled with peanut butter and then a slice of... I've never heard that before.
Okay, so I'm hearing peanut butter and bacon pair well together.
Did you ever have, did your grandmas ever make the celery with peanut butter and then raisins, and they called it ants on a log?
I love this. Well, I don't still make them, but I made them up until college as like a quick on-the-go snack. So good.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Charlie said you can call the bacon... If you put bacon on instead of raisins, you got snake on a log.
Snake on a log.
There you go.
There's a snake on my log. Okay. Snake. Oh, Aunt Cece, Chris Conklin Klingus, tomatoes.
Wait, that's a tongue twister. Can you say her name again?
Chris Conklin Klingus.
Whoa!
Why I can say that and not Silver Dollar City, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so a BLT.
Tomatoes and lettuce.
I
love it.
Can't go wrong.
Susan Simpson says, peanut butter bacon sandwich. We've got to make this
I think we need to make this. Yeah, there's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have to make.
Are people saying just peanut butter and bacon, or what else do we put in there?
Well, someone said a tomato added in there. Or now it's celery, bacon, and peanut butter.
Maybe we do that when we make our other thing that we're making.
Yes.
We do it both.
Perfect. Okay. Lavone Hunter, biscuits. Oh, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I was about to say, wait, what? No, biscuits, gravy, and bacon. Makes sense.
Drew Perry, hi Drew. Drew said chocolate. I've had chocolate-covered bacon. And it was pretty good.
I don't think I have.
I mean, I like sweet and salty.
Is it like a dipped pretzel but just dipped bacon stick?
Dipped bacon, yeah.
Well, that's something we could try too.
We could try that too.
Jennifer Stratton Williams, bacon and jelly sandwiches.
I cannot get over all this.
We are deconstructing a peanut butter and jelly and adding bacon to both.
Now, we have made on the show years ago, maybe it was before you, maybe not, time runs together.
Yeah.
We made a hamburger and you put peanut butter on the hamburger.
I don't think I was.
It was a thing.
Okay.
And like people were doing it at restaurants.
That sounds so heavy, and like it would stick.
I don't know.
To your bones.
Charity Estes Day said jalapenos and sour cream and bacon. I love that.
Ooh.
I would do that.
Yeah. Like maybe do the cream on the bacon, then the jalapenos. Like a chip.
A little appetizer.
Okay, now we're getting ideas here.
Now we're getting ideas.
All right, Carol Scupham, pancakes and waffles. Pancakes and bacon, waffles and bacon.
I'm the weird person who puts syrup on my sausage.
Oh, it's the best.
It's the best.
I thought I was the only one that did that.
I love that.
I'm happy to hear I'm not alone.
Oh yeah. Zenda Hauk. Oh, I want you to relate to my friends, the Hauks from the ballet. Okay, on a nice fluffy biscuit with mustard.
Y'all.
What?
Y'all getting crazy now.
Are you playing with us?
Mustard, biscuit, and bacon.
I've never put mustard on a biscuit though.
Me neither.
Like, how did that even?
I don't know.
Wait, have you put ketchup on a biscuit?
I don't think so.
You love ketchup.
I love ketchup. I would.
Okay.
So you know what? I'm not going to judge on the mustard. I apologize. I take it back, Carol or Zenda. Okay, Brian Selvage, ice cream and bacon.
I've heard of that. Where you crumble it up and you kind of put it on the bacon. I mean, on the ice cream.
The bacon on the bacon. And
you know,
the
bacon on
ice
bacon
cream.
on bacon.
Yeah.
Lisa Underwood said cheesy potato soup. That actually is the best. My mom makes the best. Potato soup with the crumbled bacon on top. It's like a loaded baked potato.
Has to be fresh though. Can't be like the store-bought.
Are you talking about little bacon
bits? Yes.
No. Yeah.
Angela Goodson Abbott. Everything. Put bacon on everything.
You know how we talked about 4th of July, they had the hot dog eating contest? I believe there's also a bacon eating contest somewhere. I love bacon, but too much of it, I get sick.
Well, and salty and blow up.
Susie Hale said cheeseburgers. Well, of course.
Cheeseburgers, yeah.
Yummy.
Kara Houston, wrapping chicken or sausages with bacon.
Yes.
Ooh.
I love that. I like the bacon wrapped jalapeno stuff.
We made, oh God, those are
Such
So
good
good.
ones. Let's see. Wes Angel Armstrong goes with several things okay, but is always best by itself.
Set it by itself and forget it.
If you get that perfect piece of bacon though, there's nothing better.
You gotta overcook it to the point where it looks burnt. It smells burnt, but it's
Tastes so good.
almost not burnt.
Tastes so good.
Linda Carpenter, green beans and baked beans. Green beans,
That is
baked
true.
beans, beans, bacon beans.
I love, I'm not a crazy fan of, what's it called when the beans are cold, like on a 4th of July? Like
I've only had,
pinto beans, you know, like, I like baked beans, the hot version.
Yeah.
But there's also like ham and beans that it's cold that my family used to serve on like holidays.
okay.
Not
I've heard of ham and beans, I just didn't know it was cold.
Well, the cold version I'm not crazy about. But
Yeah. Okay,
where are we at? I'm lost.
Mary Shelton?
Oh, Mary Shelton K's. Little Smokies and steak. Yeah, Little Smokies.
Steak. Bacon and steak I haven't
Have
heard
you
of.
ever had one of those fillets that drops you bacon? They do have those.
Geraldo have?
Have you had that?
We have?
It's
He
like
has, I
a
have.
meat lover's dream.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, Geraldo's in the studio.
And asparagus. Geraldo said asparagus. which I
Asparagus,
agree.
oh, asparagus, yeah, bacon wrapped asparagus. Okay, where are we?
Where are we?
Megan-
Oh, up here.
Megan Newton said everything. Again.
Brandy Gardner Cherry said lettuce and tomato mayo on bread. BLT.
BLG, Carol Dural, everything, once again.
Anemone, bum ba da 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 da. Anemone, bum ba da bum. Love you, anemone. Lettuce, tomatoes on toasted bread with mayo.
Again,
Yeah, BLT's winning.
BLT.
I gotta tell you, that's not my favorite. I would never order BLT.
Yeah, sometimes the bread is too toasted, so it scrapes the roof of your mouth, at least the one I had, and that's
I
the
hate
worst.
when it scrapes through from my mouth.
It's a game changer. It's day over. Kathy Young, breakfast.
Yes. Jen Bourgeois. It's very French. Biscuits and gravy.
Shanna Whiteside, toast and bacon, bacon toast.
Bacon toast. I'm there for it. I don't mind a little toast and some bacon,
Yeah.
which would be amazing. There we go. Thank you, Shanna. Lots of good answers, though. Oh, the question, I like this one. Julie Tapkin. The question is not what does bacon go with, but rather what doesn't it go with?
Ooh, that is the question.
I would venture to say mustard and a biscuit, but
I would agree with that venture. Tammy Johnson says tomatoes, dates, grits, chocolate, pasta salad.
quick question. Do you like grits?
I do. Has to have a lot of cheese and a lot of salt and pepper.
Okay.
So much so that it masks the
Taste of the grits. Have you ever had malto meal?
No.
Okay. I think I'm gonna bring some malto meal and have you try it. It's like grits. Why? What? It's a breakfast.
There better be a lot of cheese. There better be some bacon. there
Well,
better be some
first you
salt,
have to
pepper.
taste the regular, and then we'll spice it up. Cause I
Malto
hate
meal sounds like paper.
No, it's like grits, but it's like. Do you know what I'm talking about? Malto meal. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? No,
Okay.
Kaylee doesn't even know. Geraldo knows. Anyway, thanks for your feedback.
All right, we'll be back with lots more fun on Ozarks Fox AM after this. Malto meal.
Malto meal. It's like.
It's like grits.